I'm John Boyd, Associate Editor for the Journal of Commerce, and we're here with David Yeager, Chairman and CEO of the Hub Group, a major intermodal player. And David, what is the outlook for the peak season later this year, given what appears to be a slowdown in the economy?
Hi, John. Well, first of all, I think that from the discussions we've had with our clients, that at this point in time, we look for peak to be normalized. I think last year was rather extraordinary with tight capacity, and it certainly, the peak exceeded anybody's expectations as we went into 2010. So again, I'm not so sure that we're seeing a slowdown right now as much as we're seeing a more normalized shipping period.
And is there enough equipment out there? 53-foot domestic boxes? Are there enough 40-foot intermodal ocean marine boxes moving through the system?
Well, since we focus predominantly on the 53s, I'll address that. Certainly right now there is an adequate supply. During peak, I don't think that you can make enough 53-foot containers to satisfy everybody's needs, so capacity will tighten certainly. But no, I would say that we're seeing some relatively large increases in fleets. Hub Group ourselves, we're adding 4,000 containers this year. I know to the EMP and the UMAX fleets, we're seeing another 6,000 to 8,000 containers being added to the fleet. So
that's by Union Pacific Railroad?
Union Pacific and Norfolk Southern, right. And so we are seeing some very significant investments in containers for this year.
And last year, a lot of the 53s got soaked up by transloading of the ocean cargoes into the 53-foot boxes, and that helped create more of a snugging or tightness in domestic capacity. Do you expect the same thing to happen this year?
I do. I think that the steamship lines are very much pushing their clients towards transloading, and I think that's going to be an ongoing trend.
Now, what about the flooding that's going on in the Midwest? And it's one river after another, right now along the Missouri River particularly, and it's interfering with the major western railroads and their networks, Burlington Northern Santa Fe and Union Pacific, your main partner. So how's that affecting the intermodal outlook?
Well, to address specifically, because we're 100% on the Union Pacific, we've had discussions with the Union Pacific, and they do believe that in fact that they'll be successful in averting any type of a major delay. They're fortunate where they do have issues right now. They've been raising the track over the last several weeks, and I think as we see the floods peak, that in fact UP will still be very consistent, and the service, we may have some delays, but I think they'll be very, very minimal and very temporary.
And so right now, from what you're hearing from shippers, no need to worry about the economy, things are coming back?
You know, the customers that I've met with have really, well, they aren't necessarily overly bullish. They certainly aren't bearish either. I think that, again, I think what we're seeing right now is much more of a normalized shipping period than we had seen either in 2010 or 2009.
And we've addressed the Western railroad system. Is the Eastern network running pretty smoothly?
It's running very well. And again, I think both Norfolk Southern and CSX's, the investments they've made within their infrastructure is really paying dividends and opening up a lot of new markets. Local lease for Hub Group is certainly our fastest growing market, and we believe it will continue to be so for the near future.
Well, thank you very much.
Okay, thanks, John.